Y'all know the meta ISO builds are play shots and slashes, but what if I told you there's this new build that not much people actually know about? The new scoring machine build. People have been sleeping on this for too long, y'all. This build gets a 91 3-pointer just like a play shot. You can kill for the 3 as much as you want. But what makes this build so much better than a play shot is that you can get puck dunks off rip, which makes you 10 times more unguardable. Ladies and gentlemen, the new scoring machine build is going to take over. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ, aka Nolimitcj. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, if this is your first time watching me, or it's recommended to you this video, make sure to subscribe if you're new, yo. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. We're in the road to 7,000 subscribers, yo. I really do owe y'all for this amount of support you've been showing me. I might be streaming on Twitch today, so you might want to tune into that. Nolimitcj03. But listen, we're about to go straight into the build right now. I'm gonna show you guys. So you want to make a point guard position, whatever hand and whatever jersey number. It's really up to you. Now here's the main thing: the pie chart of this build. So I know I told y'all the offensive threat, aka the blue-green, was like the best, or even the one with more blue and less green. But I'm telling y'all, this is the new one I found. Or my boy, shout out to my boy JT, because he has a paint defender. We were running with the two-way video if you guys didn't see that. I peeked that he had this pie chart, and he got like 22 finishing and like 25 shooting. I was like, wait, what? That has to be the best offensive build. So I decided to go with the more green and less blue. And this build, bro, look at the stats it gets, bro. It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So this is the pie chart right here, the more green and less blue. I know they look like identical almost, but this is the pie chart you want to go with. For the physical, you want to go with the one with more speed, especially because you have gold playmaking. If you were like a pure yellow, then you could go with any, I think. But you want to be the fastest you can be, so there's no other reason to go than the first pie chart with any offensive, or even any point guard build. Any guard build, you want to go with the speed pie chart. But yeah, we're about to go straight into how to upgrade this build. So first things first, we're starting off with finishing. All right, this build actually gets 12 finishing. That's way more than a play shot would, right? And basically what you're gonna want to upgrade is your close. I'm gonna show you guys like two ways to make this build. I'm gonna show you guys the way I wish I made this build. I'm gonna show you guys the way I did end up making this build. So for the finishing, you would want to go with a max driving layup, max driving dunk, and you can go with max close shot. Actually, you can go with the max close shot and you get a 92. But I went with the 90 because I only needed 12 finishing, I felt like. But I mean, I'll be fine with 12 finishing. But I want the build is supposed to be more offensively made, so you can actually get 13 by doing this right here, max close shot, and you upgrade your standing up by a little bit, and there you go. You get 13 finishing, which is better offensively than mine was. Then next thing you want to go with is shooting. So shooting, this build actually can shoot like a play shot. It gets a 91 3-pointer when you hit 99 overall. So you know what I'm saying? This build could do it all, bro. I'm telling you right now. So I went with 86 mid-range and a maxed out 3-point. That's all I really needed. I only need personally 16 shooting because last year my old threat had 20 shooting, and they took out quick draw, so you don't need that 4 extra. So 4 is all I need. 16 is all I'm gonna need for this player, and I'll be able to shoot consistent already. I'm already shooting like 5 for 5 some games. This build you can actually kill for the 3. If they're trapping you or anything, you can just drive, bro. I'm telling you. The dunk tendency on this build is crazy. It dunks way better than my two-way slashing play. It does better than my two-way slashing play. I'm telling you guys from experience. But I mean, if you want to bring this build to like wreck and stuff like that, if you want, you can upgrade your free throw. But like, I don't think you don't really need it, bro. I'm telling you, you don't really need it. You just gotta time it. Next thing is playmaking. So this build can get pro dribble moves, just like any other play shot or anything like that, but it gets gold playmaking. And I'm gonna show you guys how to dribble. You guys will be able to dribble like a play shot off rip, but the stamina, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure this build gets to 99, so you have the most stamina and acceleration, all that. But playmaking, I would go with 16. I'll go with 16 playmaking. That's all you're gonna need for this build. I think I went with 15, me personally, but 16 is the way, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like the best version of this build if you're more offensively centered. The thing about my lineup, like my friends, I'm like the only one with a lockdown, or I'm one of the only ones with a lockdown. So when I'm using this build, I gotta be able to play some good defense. So I went with like one less finishing and less playmaking to get 8 defense. I wanted 8 defense so I can be able to get pick dodger and chase down, just so if someone blows by me, I can actually get a stop, But like I said, it's all up to you, bro. I personally just went with 8 defense because I feel like I don't need 13 finishing or 16 playmaking, but it is helpful. Do not get me wrong, it is very helpful to have 16 and all that because this build is more offensively made, as you can see. But like I said, there's so many variants to this build. As a matter of fact, you can even lower your playmaking if you wanted to like 13. I mean, if you're like, running rec and like you're running with play shots and they have floor general stuff like that, I guess you could lower your playmaking if you wanted to and put it more on finishing. If you want it to be more finishing based, you can get like 15 finishing. Yeah, just about 15 finishing. But I don't think you really need all that finishing badges, to be honest, to be real with y'all. But I went with 13, or or I went with 12, me personally, and went with a little bit 15 playmaking or 16, and lowered my standing dunk and my close shot to a 90. And what this does is allows you to get even more points to put on your offensive rebound, so you can get 7 defense. You can get 7 defense, and if you go 15 playmaking, you can get 8 defense. So I went with 8 defense. I didn't think I needed these, but you know, they are helpful. If you want to be more offensive oriented, I think that it's the best way to go with more finishing and playmaking. But like I said, there's so many ways to make this build, y'all, but I wanted to just make something I wouldn't regret. If I had less defense, my play shot has 6 defense, I feel like I can't really guard just because I don't have chase down on because I go gold cleanse and gold intimidator. But I wanted to have chase down and pick dodger just to make sure I could stay in front of my defender, even especially on 2s. You know what I'm saying? You want to be more, you know, versatile. So me personally, I know a lot of people have to go 6'4", 6'3" with guards, or say even 6'5", but I went with 6'2" because I looked at the benefits out of it. You get more speed, you get 2+ speed, 2 more acceleration, and this would allow you to get a 98 speed at 99 overall, bro. With Gym Rat, it allows you to get a 98 speed, and I'm telling you, it's worth it. You feel me? I feel like you can't go wrong with any other height. It's just that sick, like with gold playmaking especially, bro, you're gonna be struggling out there. Especially if you have like lower speed, you're gonna be struggling out there. This build actually gets more speed than my play shot, which allows me, you know, to be able to go crazy. You feel me? So I personally went with 6'2" height. I just looked at the positives about it. You know, I only lose a block in interior defense. My perimeter defense stays the same. I steal, all that standing dunk goes down and ball control goes up. Look at what you gain when you go with 6'2", bro. You gain way more. You'll still be able to play the same amount of defense you can with a 6'5". I'm telling you guys right now, it looks different unless you're like a 2-way, of course. If you're a 2-way going 6'2", it's not worth it. But you know, you're offensive oriented. I would go with 168 pounds because that's the highest weight you can go without losing any speed or acceleration. That's definitely the weight you want to go with this build. And I guess you gain strength, which is, you know, it's not really that important with this build, but you know, you can weigh more and also without losing speed. So I think that's the best version to go with. Don't ever go with like an oversized guard, bro. Don't ever go with an oversized guard. That's not the way. And for the wingspan, now you can go like higher wingspan if you want to be able to play defense, but I would honestly just make like, you know, like a play shot with max wingspan because your 3-pointer is already so high. But with this build, if I went with a 74.9 wingspan, reason being is because I have an 87 3-pointer, and you know, I have an 87 3-pointer, and then when I had 99, you get a 91 takeover plus boost plus what? Floor general. Like you're gonna have a 99-3. You're gonna be able to shoot so consistent, just as consistent as a play shot can. You know what I'm saying? Also with that, you'll be able to get a 72 dunk and a 76 dunk at 99. But if you made your wingspan higher, like I said, you'll be able to get I don't think I said this actually. You'll be able to get pro dunks like, you know, Zach LaVine, Westbrook, all that good stuff. So it's really up to you. That's why I mentioned that in the beginning. You can get 80 dunk, but you can't if you make this version right here. But you'll still be able to get park dunks. You'll be able to do 360 park dunks in the park, get showtime. You feel me? This build just does it all. If you're getting trapped at the, you know, some type people in stage kill for the 3, right? And if you can't kill for the 3, you can't really drive at a play shot. You get swatted, right? But this build can drive just as good. I'm telling you, bro. I've dunked on people with rim take. I have some gameplay to show y'all, bro. I'm just trying to, you know, space it out. But takeover, me personally, I've already used sharpshooting and shot creating take. I wanted to have a different vibe with this build. I went with play take. You can either go play any takeover you want, honestly, but I won't play take because I have gold dribbling. You know, I only have Hall of Fame shooting. I could have went slashing take, but this build doesn't really get contact dunks like that unless it has takeover. So it is a little bit harder to get open with you know, gold dribbling. So that play take is gonna help you get even more open the more. And you get, bro, you can get, when you get takeover, bro, it's over. You just gotta ISO. You can ISO your way out. You can use screens. This build is the perfect build to use screens or even ISO. Either or, this build is the best build to do so with. It reminds me so much of the offensive threat, you feel me, from 2K20. You can drive really good. You can shoot excellent. You get a 91-3 at 99. And you know, like you get a lot of ball handling. So you know, I have some clips where, you know, I haven't broken anybody yet. You feel me? I just made this build, but I haven't really broken anybody yet. I have so much gameplay in store, bro. You know, I've been fiending. I'm a 93 overall already in like 3 days. But this is a scoring machine build, y'all. This build is just the best offensive build. It gets a total of like what? 29 offensive badges. That's about more than a play shot. More than an average play shot. Y'all about to see. This build is gonna be better than a play shot. In my opinion, I think this build is better than a play shot because it can not only kill for 3s, but it can kill for 2s to make everybody better, and you get play take. You feel me? So it's just like they can't double you as much if you have play take, because you're gonna dot them and they're gonna green it. You feel me? So I'm gonna show you guys the badges you guys want to rock with this build, or the badges I'm personally gonna rock, but I'll show you guys badges that you could get away with. So first things first, let's get into the finishing badges. Finishing, to be honest, I'm not really that too familiar with like finishing badges for guards, but I will tell you this: gold contact you want to go with. You want to go with gold slithering, showtime, because you want to get your teammates takeover, right? And the last three, you can use it on whatever. You can go with gold lob city, gold relentless, gold consistent, acrobat, whatever, bro. But if you want to space it out, you can go something like this. If your guard's not throwing, if you're not really like catching lobs like that, you know, it's mostly for rep. But if you're not catching lobs like that, you can even go gold relentless. It's really up to you though. Make sure that you just put it on your own playstyle. I don't know if fancy footwork works like that. You guys can let me know in the comment section. But I'm not sure about fancy footwork works this year. I don't see people doing hop steps like 20. So this is the badge setup I would personally go with right here. That's feel like 12 was really all I needed. For the shooting badges, y'all, I would go Hall of Fame range. Like I said, this build is Hall of Fame shooting, bro. I'm telling y'all, I've been using gold shooting, and gold shooting is just fine. I haven't used a Hall of Fame shooting build in so long, bro, and you know I'm already going crazy with it. So you want to go something along the lines of this. I feel like, you know, 16 shooting, I would go maybe Hall of Fame green machine if you want. You can, bro, space it out however you really want to. You feel me? You can even put it on like hot start or something. Hot start is actually a very good badge. I've been saying that since the beginning of the year, but I'm gonna figure out a way to space this out, and I'm gonna let you guys know when I do. Like, I don't really know what I'm gonna go with this build. I might even go gold Deadeye, but you know, I would go maybe something along the lines of this. You feel me? This is like all you're really gonna need. It's really your preference though. I don't think that green machine is that important, because I can green consistently with my 2-way, bro, without green machine. So I mean, it is helpful though. It is helpful. But if you're running the 1, especially if you're running the 1 actually, because you need to be consistent. So just rock it however you want. With the playmaking badges, that's pretty much a given. Gold handles for days, because build only gives gold dribbling, just like the offensive threat. But this build gets play take, so it's gonna make you feel like it's gonna make you feel like you're on Hall of Fame playmaking, bro. So you wanna go gold quick first, gold handles, gold unpluckable, gold ankle breaker if you want, and you can put the rest on like floor general. I would say floor general over dimer, honestly. And this is perfect. This is why I wish I went 16, because I can get that bailout. But you know, it is what it is. I think I would go silver ankle breaker if you have 15 like me. But this is the badge setup with 16 playmaking. And last but not least, we're gonna go with defense. So defense, this version gets 7 defense, but the one I made actually gets 8. So I would go, if you have 6, actually, I know most people probably have 6. I would go probably, I feel like Intimidator is not that good, especially with like non-defensive builds. It's not like the best, you know. So I don't really know. You know, with 7 defense you can go something like this, but with 6, you can go like, I would even go with 6. I would go gold intimidator, gold cleanse, and bronze chase down. But if you have 7, you can space it out like this, just because you'll be able to do more, I feel like. But you know, I feel like that 7 is way different than 6 for me. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I have some gameplay coming up for y'all. I might even stream today on Twitch. Let me know if you guys would be interested. I'll drop a video if I am streaming. I'll let y'all know. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, y'all. Peace.